Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome to the channel. Today just wanted to share a full gameplay walkthrough of the first true boss in Demon's Souls, which is the Tower Knight. One quick thing I wanted to point out, as you can see here, boss fights do give you the opportunity to be summoned using your blue eye stone in soul form. This can help restore your body and also learn mechanics of the other fight, so do not forget about using this. So as we enter the fog, you see right away that the Tower Knight is an imposing foe. But there are a few pesky archers that we'll need to take care of first. Also, don't forget to grab your souls if you've died, as you can see here. It doesn't really matter which staircase you go up, as archers will appear on both sides of the fight. It's important to take them out first, so we can concentrate on the Tower Knight. As you can see, he's already kind of throwing those. Since my HP was halved in soul form, I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of consumables on hand as I went into the fight, just because I knew that I was going to be fighting with lower HP. And also, another great tip just for all Souls games in general is always be prepped with your shield up if you are using it. So as a royal, I have much easier options early game, with spells being very overpowered in all of Demon's Souls. You can choose whatever method works best, but for now, I'm just going to use the magic cheese, as they call it, the cheesiness technique to take out the archers, and kind of clear a safe path for us to focus solely on the Tower Knight. One other thing to point out, always keep an eye out for other messages that people have left. That one said, "It's safe here." And if you do find a message good or funny or helpful or whatever, always make sure to leave an upvote, if you will. This message here says it's safe as well, which is great, because it's even though it's not a true multiplayer game, it is nice that we can kind of help each other out by leaving messages throughout the world. So as you guys can see, there were archers on both sides, and I believe this is our last archer right there that we got taken out. And now that we've taken care of the archers, it is time to tackle the big boss. The Tower Knight has 3 weak points, the Achilles for melee players, and the head for ranged classes. This spot right here, as you guys will see throughout this whole video, is a great spot to do the ranged cheese method, which is basically sit where I'm sitting, aim for the head, and shoot your magic, because the Tower Knight really can't hit you in this spot. For the sake of entertainment value, however, I will not be using this tactic throughout the whole fight. But if you are a magic caster or if you have a bow, patience and using this stairwell is a great option to cheese through the first boss. It is entirely possible to defeat him using this cheese method. Like I said, it does take some patience. His soul spear attack seems to miss more often than not, and there are some safe places to take out this giant all throughout the whole map. So you can stand here and cheese all day, but as you'll see shortly, I'll demonstrate the other tactic, which is a little bit more effective, also used in conjunction with magic, makes the fight pretty good. So one of the things about Demon's Souls and Souls games in general, you really want to get a good feel for the boss mechanics. So as we can see, he's got, his soul attack, he's got a couple different attacks, a shield bash, a spear, he's got good range. So just kind of try to get a feeling for his movement patterns and things along those lines. Also wanted to see if fire worked better, but as y'all just demonstrated, clearly not the case. Did not work better. So next I wanted to really demonstrate the moves and the best melee approach, as his spirit attack has incredible range, so be ready to roll, as blocking with this class will take chip damage and deplete stamina, setting you up for potential one-shot deaths. So as a melee class, you're going to want to start really circling around. You're going to want to watch the spear attacks. Obviously you can't hit the head with the lock-on mechanics, so you're going to want to focus primarily on the Achilles area. You're going to want to slice and dice and watch for foot stomps, essentially until there's a blue stream or steam that comes out of his Achilles. This is indicating that he has taken some damage, and if you do that to both heels, he actually will fall backwards, leaving him vulnerable for some attacks on his head, which will put massive amounts of damage into his HP bar. Once you do get his heals to an appropriate damage, he will stumble and fall back. Be careful though, you are going to want to watch out, because that falling attack can create a large amount of damage and potentially one-shot you, so really be careful with that. But again, when he is on the ground, now's going to be your chance. You're going to want to get to that head and put as much damage as humanly possible onto it. And that's pretty much it. Kind of a little bit of a rinse and repeat strategy. It seems to work. Obviously the magic is very effective against the Tower Knight, as you can see. One thing in general, and just in Demon Souls games, is try to have patience with it. As you can see, I'm getting antsy, and I'm almost dying because of it. I'm ready for the boss fight to be over, but you know, I'm seeing his HP bar be so low. But then I'm remembering that, hey, in one shot, all of this can be gone. As we saw. Another near death. It's amazing how you can get to the end and nearly have it completed and then have to redo everything. know, at this point I was really just trying to be patient and finishing them off as is recommended. I didn't want to do the cheese strategy, but you know, just seeing how he was getting more aggressive and those swings were coming, you know, more consistent, you know, a little cheese never hurt anybody, they say. I think it was that final shield bash there that really said, I said, nope, no sir, no sir, not today. What do we say to death? Not today. So back to the cheese spot for an anticlimactic soul arrow. We've got him nearly down to the one-shot aim. But as you'll see here, an anticlimactic soul arrow for the finish. And there we have it. But as you can see, you know, our body form is now restored and our HP bar is full again, which is a great, you know, sign for beating the boss. You also want to make sure to run around, collect any loot from the archer's corpses that you may not have grabbed before, and also don't forget to touch the archstone to acquire the iron demon soul, as you can see right there. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this quasi walkthrough and that it can help you defeat this boss. Stay tuned for more boss gameplay, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. I do thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.